Good afternoon, Off the Bench Sports family. We are here live at the Catholic High Bears Thanksgiving Shootout. Before you is a new face, but a very familiar and friendly face. It is Mark Cascio. How are you today, Coach?
Doing great. Thanks for having me.
Awesome, man. Thank you for taking a moment with Off the Bench Sports. Glad that you took the time to come and chat with us. So as always, we're going to get started by asking you to give your bio. You can give as much or as little as you like. Go.
So I'm a 2003 graduate of Catholic High School, so it's great to be at my alma mater. This is my 6th year here. Previously, I was head coach of Christian Life Academy here in Baton Rouge and Catholic High Point Capee in New Roads. Last 6 years have been great. We've been slowly building our program where we want it to be, and we feel like we've gained a lot of momentum and we're where we want to be. We feel like we're in a good spot.
Right. Okay, so let's start. I'm going to go back. You guys, semifinalists in the top 28 last year, lost in the semifinals. It's always tough, but what did you guys learn from that?
Well, last year was really a transition year for us. So we had graduated 5 starters from the year before. We had a lot of young, really good players and some good seniors, juniors, so a great mix to where as the year went on, we were really figuring out who we were as a team. To get to the semifinals, we felt like we were a little bit ahead of the game. So we're really appreciative, more grateful for anything to play on that platform. Had a chance to win it. St. Paul's played a great game that night. The biggest thing that we learned, though, is to get that experience playing at that level. We got a lot of guys back, so now we've been there before, and we can use that as a growing tool for us.
What did you guys do over the summer to capitalize on your lesson in the spring?
We were in the weight room a lot. We wanted to get bigger and stronger. We knew we were going to be athletic. We got some skill guys, did a lot of skill work. But the main thing is we just wanted to play a lot of games. So we played about 25 games, lifted as much as we can, and felt like we really got better as the summer went on.
What happens when you have guys that go out and play on the circuit over the summer and they come back even better? What is your philosophy on trying to incorporate those skills when you have guys like Kentrell Garnett and Colin Holloway, and there's another kid.
Nicholas Judy's is another one of our
guys. It's a big.
Yeah, so probably Nicholas.
Sorry about that. I normally,
all good. So we embrace that. I tell guys if they want to play AAU, they're more than welcome. If they don't, I don't force them to. Some guys need the time off and need the break. But it's always fun to see them fill a new role, play with new guys, play at a different level against different teams. I try to be as hands off as possible, but just but always want to know, hey, what role do you have on your AAU team? In what ways are you growing, and what have you learned about yourself? And really, there's no downfall to me with playing against great competition, playing a lot of games, as long as the guys have time to reload and get that mental break before our school year begins.
Right. Weight room all summer. October comes. I think it was October 15th. What do you guys do to start preparing for this moment?
Well, we are all about skill work. So we view offense as an application of skills. So our offense, we want to train our guys to play decisive, fast, and free. We're not very structured in what we do. The biggest thing we want to do as offense is create space and utilize skills. So we just start from the ground up. We start with footwork. We start to teach guys how to attack, when to attack, and where to make plays from. To us, that's really good offense. We always tell our guys, we're not here to run offense. You don't get any style points for that. We're just here to score.
Right. You have one of the first tournaments of the basketball season, Catholic High Bears Thanksgiving Shootout. Tell us about that.
It's been an annual deal for us. We've tried to grow every single year. The thing that we try to do when I field the tournament is find local teams here and then try to find teams from the surrounding areas that we wouldn't normally get to play against. This year we have Karen Crow coming in from out of town, St. Thomas Aquinas. So people that are close enough to where it's not a big trip for them, but we're seeing some new teams, and We always try to keep the local teams in it. We got Glen Oaks this year, Santa Maula, and Denham Springs. So excited to have a lot of those teams back.
Right, you have a few state championship teams that are in here, so that always makes it interesting as far as the competition level goes. I think I saw Ponchatoula on the list too as well. They're always pretty tough and competitive. So, guys, if you're in around the Baton Rouge area, Clay Cut is the street. Come out, check out the Thanksgiving Day Shootout. It's a 3-day event from the 19th through the 21st. A lot of great teams. The matchups are evenly prepared, and just like the Glen Oaks St. Amant game that just ended, your game probably will go down to the wire as well. Thank you, Coach Cascio, for taking a moment with Off the Bench Sports. Remember, get off the bench, get into the game.
Thanks.